Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna be discussing about Bitcoin, the cryptocurrency market, the stock market, where we are, is the crash over, are we gonna see a parabolic melt up? I'm gonna answer to you all of this. Of course, before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to the channel in this crazy crypto market. And now let's cut the chase and let's go straight away into Bitcoin, guys. Bitcoin, we had a little bit of a downtrend, and of course, in our VIP group, guys, when yesterday everybody was panicking, we pretty much bought very important levels of support. We placed a few trades, and of course, we made very good gains where everybody was panicking. Look at our results from the VIP group, guys. We post curve analysis every single day, trading calls, as you can see from here. We are posting also Bitcoin analysis every single day with explanation what we do and how we do and why we do it. Altcoin analysis every single day. And also we have so many very skilled members that are all working together, placing trading calls. Guys, if you want to be safe and if you want to really navigate the crypto market in a very safe way, you need to join the VIP group. Link in the comments and description below in the video. But now let's cut the chase, guys. Let's go back into Bitcoin. So at the moment, guys, I want to show you this interesting chart, which is making me think that we could be continuing to go, of course, to the upside. And pretty much what I did was just to connect these points over here to these points over here. And what I could be expecting right now with Bitcoin, looking at this chart over here, I believe Bitcoin is into a potential ascending triangle on the weekly chart, which once it's going to be able to break, is going to give us a target, as I said before, in between $85,000 to $90,000. So looking at the charts from here right now, guys, I'm still macro incredibly bullish, unlike so many other people who are now calling for a bear market. At the moment, I can see a scenario of this entity is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, or we might be maybe one more drop to the downside, and then finally 5 by roughly the end of August. So that's going to be my prediction for Bitcoin. And then after that, we could be seeing like a deeper correction, maybe down to here, and then a full-blown bull market from there. So from the weekly chart, macro point of view, guys, still looks amazing. I can see Bitcoin roughly reaching this point over here, as I said before, by August, September, and is going to be roughly around $85,000 to $90,000 as a mid-term top. Some people are asking me right now, what's happening now with Altseason, are altcoins bash? Are we going to see again an altcoin season, guys? I want to show you something which is very important to make you understand when Altseason is going to come. And what we're going to do, we're going to have a look at the Bitcoin dominance chart. So at the moment, guys, what is happening right now is that the Bitcoin dominance is going to the upside. It's at 55%, which means that people are selling the altcoins to pretty much buy Bitcoin. And in general, when this happens, you can see the price of Bitcoin staying the same, whereas altcoins get rejected. So in order for Altseason to start, and I'm going to just cancel all of this so you can have a better understanding. I'm going to go from here and also close this one over here. In order for Altseason to start, what do you want to see? You want to see a break, and I'm going to just cancel it a little bit more this way, but you want to see a break of this area over here. So you can see that right now Bitcoin dominance is going to the upside, and what we need to make sure in order to start Altseason is going to be to break this support over here. And once you can see this movement happening, maybe going back down to 47, even to 40%, you're going to see your favorite altcoins going to the moon, to Valhalla, to, I don't know how you want to call it. But before then, you can see that the Bitcoin dominance is still going to the upside. So it is quite actually healthy to see this kind of behavior right now with Bitcoin, because if Bitcoin wasn't going to the upside, we could have seen right now, let's say, a dip down to this area over here, all the altcoins will explode to the upside. And what it means that the midterm top could be already in, and therefore Bitcoin might not be able to go past 80 to 90K. But looking at the charts right now, you can see that all the money is being moved from altcoins into quality assets like Bitcoin. And now Bitcoin is going to have its run up to 85, 90K, even high as 100K. So what I could be expecting could be a potential movement again to the upside, maybe up to here. We could be going to this area over here, almost like a 58, 60% by August. We're going to see a price, up to 80, 85 to 90K. And then what's going to be happening after that, we're going to see a final break down to this way over here. And that is when I want to see this mini altcoin season to start. So once we're going to reach the level, we're going to see all the money taken from Bitcoin, maybe into Ethereum, into the altcoins, and then we're going to see the Bitcoin price to go to the upside. And also want to show you a few things. And the first one, guys, is over here, psychology of a market cycle for the altcoins. Now, as you can see, guys, we had an initial pump with the altcoins when Bitcoin went to $73,000. And since then, the altcoin got bashed completely. The first reason, as I said before, is because of the Bitcoin dominance going to the upside. So all the money are taking from the altcoins into Bitcoin, and I'm expecting Bitcoin to pump way, way higher than what it is right now. And of course, altcoins are not going to perform very well. But also, I would like to remind you that looking at this psychology of a market cycle, it really looks like the altcoins at the moment are into what we call the disbelief phase. And you can see the disbelief phase, especially in this area over here, is when you see an initial pump to the upside, then you have a breakage to the downside. Again, good to go back to the previous low. Then you're going to have hope, you're going to have belief, you're going to have euphoria. So what I believe is going to be happening right now is Bitcoin is going to go from, which I think is roughly at potentially in between hope and belief, is going to go into trilogy euphoria phase, wherever the altcoins, once we're going to be able to break the market dominance, are going to go from disbelief into potentially hope. And then once Bitcoin is going to go and start to go down and correct, maybe down to $45 to $50,000, then I can be seeing the altcoins to start to go up and also catch up and cause this series of belief euphoria in the market. Now, it's very important to remember, guys, that looking at Bitcoin, and I'm going to go back on the Bitcoin chart to show you something like, macro-wise. What is very important to understand with Bitcoin is that we are going to see, in my opinion, a mid-term top, maybe up to 90K. Then we're going to see a bigger correction down to, let's say, 50,000. And then we're going to be seeing one last push to the upside, and maybe 120 to 130,000. I don't think we're going to go past that, but this is going to happen in probably 2025. So looking at the chart over here, guys, what I could be expecting with the altcoins, we can take, for example, an example like Solana USDT, because Solana is one of my favorite coins. You can see that right now Solana had a nice pump to the upside, and what is happening right now, we had this beautiful pump. What could be happening is that we might go down, maybe let's say down to here, which is going to be a series of disbelief/hope. And then after, when Bitcoin is going to pump to 80 to 90K, then I could be see Solana to reach a potential new all-time high, maybe a little bit higher. Then we are going to see another correction along with Bitcoin, and then 2025 is going to be the full-blown altcoin season. So what I believe in this mid-term top for Bitcoin, we're not going to see a crazy alt season. We might see maybe Solana reaching maybe 300, 310, maybe slightly above all-time high. But then after that, I could be seeing the big explosion to the upside. So two, I would say, impulses which could be coming in this cycle. And don't get me wrong, right? I could be completely wrong in this. You could completely go full-blown up this way, but that's what I believe at the moment, which is very, very important. Now, there are also like a few reasons, guys, why I think that this crash is only like a corrective movement in crypto and in Bitcoin, is to look at a few things. Number one is going to be the DXY dollar currency index, which in my opinion, guys, it still hasn't passed this point over here, this diagonal line of resistance, and it looks like it's getting rejected from here. So in general, whenever you see the DXY pointing to the downside, in general, that's not a good sign for the US dollar, and therefore it's a good sign for crypto and stocks. So if this one continues to go to the downside, then we're going to be seeing crypto to pump way higher. And looking at the moment, guys, I mean, the DXY, what we could be seeing from here could be, as I showed you before, a retracement up to, let's say, 106 to 108. So you could be seeing a potential breakage of this diagonal line of resistance, maybe I would say from now until the end of June. But then what I could be expecting could be only like a corrective move. So from here to here, and the next one is going to be from here to here. And you can see we are in a channel right now. So we are in a downward channel, and what I could be expecting from here could be push up to here, crypto to suffer a little bit more, maybe Bitcoin going down to 61,000, 62,000, and then after that I could be seeing another push to the downside from here, and then a potential break down to here. So when this is going to happen, of course, I can really expect BTC to go in between $85,000 to $90,000, and it should be happening, I would say, relatively soon, unless, of course, there is a macroeconomic news that we're going to see there is a problem in the market, but I don't see this happening right now. The next one I want to show you as well, guys, which is very important, is the US 10 Treasury yield. That's another very important indicator of the status of the market. And in general, guys, whenever this points to the downside, like in this case over here, usually signifies that people are taking away their money from fixed income. And what do they put them into risk assets like stocks and crypto. And at the moment, the 10 years is pretty much into a live support, and I can see this to keep going down to this side over here. We can also see like it's forming a potential head and shoulder pattern as well here. We have a head and shoulder, which could bring us, even lower than this. So if this happens, guys, of course, I can show you we could be going as low as, let's say, 4 or even 3.8. And again, when this one points to the downside, that in general is very bullish for crypto and stocks. And the last one I want to show you today is the S&P 500, guys. S&P 500 compared to Bitcoin and crypto has been pumping like there is no tomorrow, and has been reaching this level over here. Now, what I'm trying to understand at the moment, right, is the fact that why is Bitcoin not pumping along with the S&P 500? Well, the reason could be that what is happening right now is the fact that everybody's putting the money now into the S&P 500. They are just causing this, pump to occur, and then eventually, what I could be expecting could be a consolidation to the downside, which is going to be very healthy. So you could see the S&P 500 pushing up to, let's say, 5,500, then a little bit of a correction from here, and then a continuation to the upside. And when this happens, of course, what I could be expecting could be Bitcoin to continue to go up and to rebound. So let's say from here, we're going to see maybe potential top at 5,500, then a correction down to 5,300, 5,200. Bitcoin could correct along with the S&P 500, but then once, in general, Bitcoin tend to pump a little bit before than the S&P 500. So I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to see for the next week or so a potential short-term correction with Bitcoin going down to $62,000, S&P going down to 5,300, and then Bitcoin will pump to 90K, and S&P will follow, going up to maybe 6,000 USD. It's in between 5,600 and also 6,000 US dollars for like a midterm blow off top. And then we can have a recession, you can have whatever you want, but that's what I believe it can happen. Or the other case would be that the S&P 500 is going to consolidate right now here. And once it's into consolidation, we could be seeing all the money transferring to crypto and Bitcoin. And then BTC is going to pump to 85 to 90K. But again, for my mid-term top, I could be expecting 90K as a very good target. Some people are saying 100K. I tend to agree, could be also go as high as 100K, but then we could be seeing a, I would say, sharper, stronger correction to then resume in 2025 for the last blow off top. And the S&P 500 could be going as high as some people are predicting $7,000. If it's going to go there, well, I don't know. But if you actually calculate, from here to here, we could actually go in as high as there. So maybe one last, parabola to go up to here. By end of the year, that could definitely be possible. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope it was helpful to give you a little bit more clarity, but also to make you feel a little bit more, I would say, safe in regards to what's happening right now with Bitcoin, that people are panicking right now. I'm not panicking at all. I think that macro structure is still very good and intact. But otherwise, tomorrow I'm going to release a new video about altcoins, which is going to really you're gonna really like. But of course, guys, don't forget to subscribe, because very important. We post one video every single day for you to help you to navigate the crypto market. Take care, and I'm gonna see you soon.